Welcome back to the Philly Flipper Live channel. We are back here at the warehouse. Today is Sunday, May 22nd, and we are ready to pull some orders. And I guess the key word there is some, because it's been rough. This has been one of the most roughest weekends in my life as a reseller. The sales were pretty much almost non-existent, and it might be because I didn't list that heavy on Thursday and Friday. I hit 200 on Thursday, 400 on Friday, and did 640 yesterday and 1400 today to kind of make up for it. And then it could be the combination of what's happening in the world and the economy and the war in Ukraine and uncertainty with inflation and everything, and then combine that with eBay just app, and it's showing like inaccurate, and it's very funky on the seller side. It probably is just as funky on the buyer side, so that could be a combination. So I don't know what's happening, but it's bad. I think I had 34 sales total this weekend on all the platforms, and it's only been like 2 on the other ones. I sold 1 thing on Poshmark, 1 thing on Facebook, and then 32 things on eBay. So not much to write home about. Like I said earlier in other videos, I'm trying to sell 60 in a weekend. 30 is about half of that. Not good. Not good when I have as much overhead as I do. We're just gonna be listing, I guess, heavier, cross-posting more. Thankfully, I do sell a lot of things locally. When my eBay was thriving, I was probably making 30 to 40% of what I'm making on eBay locally. Now with eBay struggling and stuff, there's a lot of days where I'm making more money locally than on eBay. So I'm still gonna be fine. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, it's pretty rough. Anyways, from all the stuff that did sell, I sold this hat right here on Facebook. A hat sold for $25. That was one of the hats that I bought at Beaches to Beaches, where I paid 10 bucks for like 20 hats. So what did I have? 50 cents into it. So I'm happy with that ROI. Then I sold a shirt on Posh that I will grab when I get to the close. On eBay, I sold some more shoes because I'm listing a lot of shoes recently. Right here, they were just listed recently, but I sold these Keens. I got these at the school rummage sale in Virginia, where I paid $1 for them. They sold for $32. If you guys are not aware, Keen is a brand to be on the lookout for. They're a good like hiking shoe brand. So these are also from the same church sale. These are also from the same rummage sale, where I also paid $1 for these, and these sold for $27. I've never heard of brand before, Teos, but you know, it's a good time to take chances on brands when you're only paying $1 for a pair. Figure it worse, it will sell for like 10 or 15. I'm still taxing my money, but 27 is pretty good. I'm very happy with 27. So if I'll be seeing those in the future and people want $5 or less, I will be getting it. Next I sold this weird guy right here. Apparently he's from Power Rangers, some evil space alien from Power Rangers. Sold for $9 plus ship. Can't complain about that. Little guy selling for $9. I'm happy with that. And then I sold some needle craft that I listed just today. This is part of my big heavy listing session. I had a lot of stuff to do with a church and with family, so I only had 3 hours to work here. So I made a challenge to myself to list as much as I could in those 3 hours, and I listed like 45 items. So I was just like, I'll put my phone on do not disturb mode. I just listed heavy for 3 hours straight. Yeah, I ton done. And this was part of the things I listed. Was this needle craft thing? I think I paid $2 for a yard sale, and I listed for 25. Somebody sent me an offer for 20, even though it was only up for like less than an hour. I still took it, because I'm okay turning 2 into 20. that's fine with me. Next, I sold some shot glasses. These guys right here. There should be 4 more. And these guys right here. The set of 4 shot glasses they sold for $12 plus ship. Yeah, I got them at a YouTube auction. If I'm mistaken, I think I paid like 10 bucks for a bunch of NASCAR stuff. This was part of it, and then I got like die-cast cars and other memorabilia and stuff, and they've been slowly selling. All right, sold more shoes. Back to the shoe category. Sold a pair of Coach women's slip-on flip-flops. These were part of my $10 Peaches to Beaches purchase. 30 or something pairs of shoes, I don't remember the number. It was a large amount of shoes I paid $10 for. And these guys sold for 20 bucks. I don't know how many shoes already sold, but it's been probably 5 or 6 now that I've sold, and I was in the profit after the first one. So every one that I sell now is just pure money in my pocket. Oh, we're making a trip over here. Haven't been here in a mile. We're going to some vintage bait casting reel, Ocean City reel. Haven't been to the real part in a minute. Looks like I don't have that many reels left. This is the one right here, this Ocean City. I think it's this one, but let me check. Kind of low-key hoping it's that one because I don't think I have any other bait casting reels. It is, okay, good. That thing sold for 10 bucks plus ship. I got all these reels at the auction house. I paid $100. Paid 100 bucks for probably like 200 plus reels, so about 50 cents a reel. And some have been selling for like, in the beginning, like the better ones, I almost said. The better ones sell for like 20, 30 bucks now. A lot of them selling for $10 to $15, but when I'm at 50 cents a piece on them, I'm cool with them selling for 10 bucks. And I've been in the profit after like probably like 5 or 6 reels. I think I sold over 50 of them already, so I'm in a lot of money. Anyways, I'm here looking for a heart monitor. This guy right here. I got this at the auction house as well. That one sold for 15 bucks. I think that's my last one. Why is shipping so expensive on that one? It's going to Canada. So every time I ask the question, the answer is it's going to Canada. That's why it's so expensive. So another pair of shoes. So I've been listing a lot of shoes lately, so shoes are selling. I sold a pair of Nike Women's Air Max 90s. I sold these for $40, and they went to a viewer. I went to Kara in Stevens City, Virginia. Kara writes, thanks, I sold these in your videos. I definitely didn't need a pair of shoes. They had to be my size though. I love your content, keep up the good work. Well, thank you so much, Kara. And I am glad they are your size. And so it's cool to see they're going to somebody that's gonna enjoy them. I got a lot of questions about these, Kara. I posted about these on Facebook, and like 3 or 4 people asked me if they were their size, and they weren't. So I guess good for you is that these are your size. So hopefully you like them and enjoy them and wear them with pride. But I got 40 bucks for these, so thank you. I'll make sure this guy puts a sticker with it, okay?
Huh?
Make sure you put a sticker with those shoes.
Okay. Big ones?
They're going to a subscriber who thinks you're annoying.
Okay.
I made up the last part.
I mean, I know I am annoying.
She didn't say that part. I made that part up myself. It's not Karen now. He's gonna hate you, Karen. See what I just did? I caused friction between you guys. Next, I sold a DVD for $6. It's called The Dead Next Door. It's gonna be here. This came from the storage unit. This guy right here. And then I sold a video game, Max Payne 3, Xbox 360 game disc only. So it should be here. Here it is. This is part of my $60 Xbox buy that I made in Audubon, New Jersey. And this game was part of it, and disc only, sold for 12 bucks plus ship. So I'm guessing if you see this complete in box, it's probably a pretty decent game. Max Payne 3. Sure, stay there. This next thing is also disc only. Pursuit Force PSP, sold for 6 bucks plus ship. This was part of that $25 video game buy in Virginia at the 100-mile yard sale. This guy right here sold. I'm already in the profit on that buy. I've already been in the profit on that buy, so everything that I sell is just pure money in my pocket. And the big heavy hitter item still didn't sell. This also I bought in Virginia. This is the sale where I ran out of money at, where Mike had to come in and help me out. This controller I got there, I paid $2 for it and sold for $16. And next I sold a Shark vacuum filter. This I got last week. Paid a lady $3 for 3 of these filters. She wanted originally $5 for them. I wasn't sure they're gonna be worth that much, so I countered with $1 each. I'm glad I did, because they're only worth 10 bucks each. So I paid $3 for them. I should get about 30 when they all sell, so I'm cool with that. I'm surprised. I thought it was gonna take a lot longer to sell, actually. I'm surprised one of them already sold, but it sold. I got $10 for it. Next, I sold a Jeffrey Bean men's watch. You got 10 bucks for this guy. This watch right here. I sold these Yadro nativity scene figures. I got these the same day as the filters. Same Friday. 3 of them right here. Mary, Joseph, and Jesus. You guys know Yadro. That brand is a big bolo. So you guys see Yadro, buy it. I paid $15 for the figs, and they sold for 100. Sold in about a week. So I'm okay with that. I'm gonna be watching my guy carefully when he packs them to make sure that they don't break. If you saw Yadro in the past, you can kind of remember what they look like. Like, I saw these and I was like, ooh, are they Yadro? Before even looking down, you can kind of tell the style of it. So these guys are here, be on the lookout for them. Some Yadro fix sell for like $1,000 plus by themselves. So definitely, if you see Yadro, pick it up. All right, next I sold some antique salt dishes. These guys came from the auction house as well. They were part of a big bundle, so I think I had like $1 or less into these, and they sold for 20 plus ship. Look how cute they are. All right, next, sold some more shoes. Sold some girls Crocs for 13 bucks. These also came from Virginia, the 100-mile yard sale. These came from the garage sale where I missed a Lisa Frank. So while I walked past the $500 Lisa Frank piece, I made sure to grab these $13 Crocs. It's so funny. So I grabbed the Crocs, but I forgot the Lisa Frank. Didn't get the Lisa Frank. These sold for 13 bucks. All right, a big sale here. Big sale, like, I guess big money-wise too, but big like size-wise. I sold a Revere projector. This guy right here came from the auction house. I sold them for parts only, now working for 50 bucks plus ship. So that's pretty good. I think I paid like 10 bucks for them, something. So a 10 to 50 for parts only. I'm okay with that gamble. If it was working, I probably could have got like 80 to 100 for it, but I'm okay with 50 still. Then I sold this 48 capacity faux wood cassette holder thing. This I got at Goodwill on Dollar Sundays when I went with Jake. I paid $1 for this. This thing was full of cassettes that I've been slowly selling as well, and the cassettes were nothing great. They were mainly all like lots. I had to make lots to sell them. They weren't good individually, but for $1, I probably have like pennies into cassettes. And that thing finally sold, and I got 30 bucks for that. All right, next I sold some Seen It. I sold Seen It Twilight. This I got at Goodwill, and I think I paid full price for it, which is like $4 only. Surprised it went for that cheap in my Goodwill. Not sure why it's not with the board games. That's surprising to me. You would think it's a Seen It game, it will be with the board games, but it's not. Huh. Let me go look, make sure I didn't miss it. Oh, what if the puzzles? Well, it's not the board games, it's with the puzzles. I don't know why I put it there, but I did. So this right here, I paid $3 or $4 for it, I remember. Got it because it was brand new sealed. Hard for me to say no to that. And it sold for $22 plus shipping. So, guess it's a good buy by me. Alright guys, you won't believe what I sold next. Based on all the stuff that sold already, you won't believe what I sold next. More shoes. I sold more shoes. I sold more shoes from the 100-mile yard sale. These are A6 Gel Nimbus 15s. These also were from that church sale. I paid $1 for. These guys sold for 30 bucks. It's cool to see a lot of the stuff that I bought from that sale already sold. I sold a lot of for ornaments. Got 15 bucks for these guys. They came from that $5 deal. My first yard sale of the year. I think it's these four right here. I'm pretty sure it's these four. Yep, Rack Shop. These four right here. So Rack Shop isn't vintage, they just make it look vintage. That's why I only got $15 for them. But still, when you pay $5 for the whole box, pretty good. All right, next I sold a lighter. Vintage 1960s lighter. This also I got at the 100-mile yard sale. Got this one of the last stops on Thursday, so that video hasn't come out yet. I made a pile with like some Fenton glass. I got some boots and some other stuff, and this lighter was part of it. And I think the guy asked for 20 bucks for the pile. I'm not sure how much I paid, but I think it was 20 bucks, and this lighter by itself sold for 20 bucks. So everything else that I sell from that, it's gonna be pure money in my pocket. And guys, you will never believe what sold next. You will never believe what sold next, guys. So these shoes right here, these are Steph Curry's Thank You Oakland. They say Oakland on them. Under Armour basketball shoes. These shoes were also from the same church, keep saying church, School Rummage sale, but I paid $1 for each pair. These shoes are part of it. They sold for 30 bucks. Think I sold enough shoes today?
Huh?
Did I sell enough shoes today?
Nah, dude. One more.
You want more?
More power.
He wants more shoes. Well, what he doesn't know is that the last pair of the day was also shoes. Last thing they sold today was also shoes. So some Sporto Thermalite Green waterproof boots. I think I got these at a church sale. Paid $1 or $2 for them. Sold for $28 plus ship. Look like these. And they are now out the door. You wanted more?
Huh?
You wanted more shoes?
I was being sarcastic, but okay.
Oh, well.
Yeah. Cool.
These get the box.
Okay.
All right, so next I have clothes. Let me go and pull all those. All right, here's all the clothes that sold from over the weekend. First, we have this Old Navy Guns N' Roses top. They're sold on Poshmark for $18. And then on eBay, this Toro motorcycle racing shirt sold for $25. This Flintstones Hanna-Barbera t-shirt sold for $17. This Wet Seal top sold for $8. This Chaos Sport Vintage top sold for $10. This Thank You Mario shirt sold for $12. And then this Goonies shirt is a really cool shirt, but it's a boys, so it didn't sell for that much. So it sold for $10 as well. So that's it for sales. Like I said, a pretty disappointing low number for a weekend, but what can I do? Not much. Complaining about it is definitely gonna help. So gotta go and pack, and let's see what this guy has to say at the end. No. No, that's not in the mood for motivating today, people.